Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Vaishnavi Vaiti from Kirin Advisors. Welcome to the virtual roadshow of LGT Business Connections Limited. Today, we will provide a brief overview of the company and its innovative business model. LGT Business Connections Limited specializes in offering integrated travel solutions by aggregating services from third party hotels, airlines, and visa agents directly or through leading aggregators. The company provides comprehensive suite of travel services including miles, leisure tours, cruise bookings, and hotel reservations. It caters to B2C segment including standalone services such as hotel accommodations and visa processing. From management team, we have Mr. Wilfred Selvaraj, Managing Director, and Mrs. Padma Wilfred, Full-Time Director. Welcome, Wilfred sir.
Very
Welcome, Padma. Good
Good
afternoon.
evening.
good afternoon to everybody, and thank you all the investors who had come, taken pains to be part of this. And we have been, I think, delayed by 30 minutes due to technical hiccups. Apologies for that. So we look forward for a very fruitful exchange of our what we have done, and probably would how to take you through the journey, and also take you on to the confidence of why we need to be together in the journey forward. Over to you. So just can I have the presentation, please?
Yes, we also have. Yes, sir. Let me introduce Mr. Venkatesh Ambarmunda, who is the CFO of the company. Good afternoon, Venkatesh, sir. Welcome. We also have CA Sushil Gupta from Mark Corporate Advisors Private Limited. Good afternoon, Sushil, sir. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Sushilji.
Now we can start with the company presentation.
Yeah. Yeah. Next, please. Next slide. This I think. Okay. So just to give you a brief about us, we have started this organization in 2016, and our organization has been strongly growing from 2016 to till date. Our major strength is we are an asset-light organization, because we are a service aggregator. We have our 9 owned properties and 15 leased properties, and we have a corporate office in Chennai with almost 11 branches and 3 accommodation premises. We are an ITA accredited company in Chennai, and we are part of the all the more of the trade bodies like OTAI, Outbound Tour Operator Association, TAFET, and TAI. So we are present in 21 states, and we have travel services provided in all these particular places. And we have also associations in almost 28 countries where travel services deliverance happens across the globe and the destinations. When we talk about that, we have 2 businesses which are the flagship business. One is the MICE, and which is other one is the accommodation, and a portion of it is the ticketing and the visa part. When we talk about MICE, we are in the top 15 companies with almost 354 MICE events which are done in the year 25 filing on that. And we are done on hotel bookings. We have done almost 50,165 total hotel bookings in the last financial year. As such, we are talking about MICE revenue, which is around 78.04 crores from the MICE business and 22.9 crores from the hotel booking business. We have our strong point is our revenue from corporate clients are almost 85.67%. So our consolidated report of 25 is almost 100.42 crores with an EBITDA of 7.65 crores and with a PAT of 5.21 crores. And as a company, we are very strongly growing year on year, and that is what the figures which we are able to show to you. Next, please. So our vision is to become a leading global travel brand known for innovation, customer satisfaction, and commitment to responsible tourism that preserves the culture and the nature heritage. Our mission is to create a memorable travel experience that connects people to beauty of the world, offers exceptional services, personalized itineraries, and sustainable travel solutions as such. Can I have the next, please? So our major strength is our leading board of directors are also part of the governing bodies of the business. Basically, I being the founder of the company, along with Mrs. Padma Wilfred, who is also the founder member, we run the business on the hands-on, and I am directly involved into the sales and development of the business, the financial side of the business, along with the support of Padma Wilfred and Ramesh Raja, who is the director of finance, and Deepthi, who takes care of Andhra and Telangana and also Maharashtra. Teja takes care of Kerala. Shivaji, he takes care of the hotel bookings totally, and also supports the HR. And Singaravelu, he takes care of the Chennai, Tamil Nadu portion. So that's actually become the anchor of this business, because our business is well managed and well focused by all the leading directors of this organization. Next, please. So what is the asset light service aggregator means? Operates as a travel services aggregator with no ownership of hotels, transport, or inventories. So we don't actually own any properties, but we take care of requirements through our associations, through assigned contracts, and we can service any part of the world without any inculcating on the without putting a dent into the working capital or to the investment capital of it. Second thing is service procured through third party vendors or direct and provides to the client under one consolidated service packages. So we can service any kind of clients, any kind of requirements on travel and tourism across the globe. So our direct revenue is almost what 96.53 crores from the 100.40 crores. Next, please. So when we talk about service offer comprehensive travel solution, we have three business major flagship business. One is MICE, second is accommodation, and third one is ticketing and visas. So when we talk about, as I told you, 354 packages, MICE packages across the year we have done, and with a revenue of 78.04 crores. And accommodation, we have done a third party hotel network through direct and aggregator partnership is almost what 50,165 room nights which we have done, and with a total revenue of 22.29 crores. Our ticketing offering is almost like minimal, but it is all a support system for retail requirements, and as we go, it might increase in the days to come, because we are trying to be a total consolidators. Next, please. So when we talk about MICE, people, investors, I think with due respect, might be, we wanted to make you understand what is this all about. Meetings, incentives, conferences, and exhibitions. When we talk about meeting, it's strategic sessions, board meetings, corporate meetings. Incentive is when dealers are taken for their reward and their achievements to international and domestic journeys, and rewards program, team building, and retreats. And conferences, product launches, summits, and industrial forums are the ones which comes into that. Exhibition is trade shows, expos, corporate showcases are the ones which is. And auxiliary services, as I mentioned, ticketing, leisure travel, visa, insurance is also, we are expanding in that segment also. Our services offering includes venue sourcing, negotiation, travel accommodation and management, on-ground logistics and hospitality, event designs and branding, AV setup and technical support, and post-event analytical feedbacks. When we talk about the growth on MICE is around 29.86% over the last 3 years' time. And even the numbers of traveling passengers have increased from 305 to 10354 in the last 3 years. Next, please. Again, we talk about accommodation. As I told you, there are 6 highlights which I can put it across to all the investors. We are asset light. We have corporate tie-ups with most of the almost about 150 corporates across India. We are also into providing leased properties for a kind of a hotel stay, for a residential stay, which we lease it for the corporates and we give it to them for rental. And we also have do domestic packages, domestic bookings, where direct partnership with local hotels, aggregators to offer best available options. And international bookings we do directly and through global hotel aggregator depending on the availability. And we, our good part is our commissions are being managed by Onyx accreditations, which enables commission earnings and eligible international bookings through accredited platforms. And there also our growth, which we are talking about, is around 24.18% over the year. So from 35,551 to 50,165 is the growth which we have shown in the numbers, and also in the revenue thereby. Next, please. So again, just to kind of just touch on ticketing and visa is a portion where it is the requirement of a traveler, and we are able to take care of that in-housely, and we are going to expand as the days come by. Next, please. So, what is the driving sales strategy when I talk about? So, the founder, as a founder member, founder-led engagement. So, I'm as a promoter, I am also directly involved into the business. Client relationship and drive business development is our major focus of success, and in-house sales and marketing. So, we have almost 15 members, and we are going to grow more internal team handling all the sales activities with no third-party involvement. Collaborative strategies. So we have collaboration in Mumbai, Delhi, closely with promoters to expand networks and boost sales through various activities and relationships. Customer centric approach, frequent client interactions helps address evolving needs and angle solutions, and proactive market intelligence, direct engagements, insights, guide strategies, and enhance client satisfaction. So, these are all our strategies for basically when any business, any company, where if the foundation sales strategy is strong, the business also is very strong. That's what I think I can put forth to all the investors on the line. Next, please. So again, from a revenue bifurcation to more understand precisely, we have direct revenue of almost 96.53 crores, and with commission money is around 3.89 crores. Total put together is around 100.42 crores. And it has grown, as you said, as you see it from the last 3 years, 60 to 89, 89 to 100, and it's just post-COVID growth, which is basically because we have a team which is basically functioning very aggressively on the revenue part, and we have a focused business approach. Next, please. Again, from MICE, we have 77.72% of money coming in from there, revenue coming in from there, 22.20% coming in from the hotel bookings, and balance visas and other things is around 0.08%. So, but at the days to come, we would definitely be expanding more on that. Next. So again, this is something which we have created a slide because we need to explain to all the investors that our source of income is from the corporates. So it is not on daily pitch in pitch out, but we have some on PO, some on MOUs, and some are on SLAs which are being signed for a year, so that we have a consistent business profitability coming to our system year, month on month, and that's what our major success as far as the organizational backbone is concerned. So by client, we have a very strong clientele steady base with around 85%, 85.62% coming in from the corporates, and the balance is only 14.38%. Next, please. So again, we are as a progressive company, we are having a business pocket from Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Andhra, Karnataka, Maharashtra, and this year we are also opened our office in Delhi, and we are going to go to West Bengal. We also have international businesses coming in from USA, and other international locations, even British Virgin Islands. So our business is a very bifurcated one, and with one corporate office and 11 branches and 3 accommodation premises, we stand tall in with direct companies and also associates in 21 states. So that's what it is. Next, please. So again, when we talk about highlights of five, we have five top customers in FI25 who are producing 37 crores roughly, which is around 36.85%. And from top 10 customers is around it's almost what 5,419 crores, which is around almost like close to 17.11%. So that shows the kind of strength which we are growing go forward. So our number of customers who are producing more is going up. At the same time, there are quick insights like declining revenue concentrations from the top five corporates as we go, and broadening customer base. Revenue is now more evenly distributed, and growth in the top 10 customers is also one of the showcase from 4,576 lakhs to 5,419 lakhs, which is itself shows around 18.44% growth in that. Next, please. Next. So these are all some insights for all the investors to understand why is travel very important today, and why it is. So it is almost like 3.1% of the GDP growth in 24, and 8.6 trillion in global travel spending in 2024, which is 9% of the global GDP, which is itself is a very high growing industry as we go forward. And when we talk about that, that is the reason why today, if you see any industry post COVID, we have grown in very high level, and it is always on an uptrend. Next, please. So again, coming up to, there are some data of the international travel, and just for all the investors to see it and read it through, because these are all market data, which I'm sure most of you will be aware about, but I'm just giving an inside glance, please. And if you see that there is a growth which we have shown in until 29, which is a huge growth as we go forward. Next. So there is basically a growth drive. Visa reforms are happening. There are a lot of visas India need not to apply for. There is a lot of growth inflow happening to infrastructure development of multi-use infrastructures, and infrastructure and employments is happening. National schemes and policies are changing for travel and tourism, and that is where I think we are getting an edge over the world. Next, please. Next. So our organization, now coming back again to our organization, our growth of income is around almost 28.37% over the last 3 years, with a EBITDA of 37.67%, and with a PAT of 32.43%, which I vouch is that today in the current scenario, the growth, based on the volume, our growth has been tremendous in comparison to the market, and we are growing in a very strong and stable pace. Next, please. So again, these are all some of the growth data of current ratios, receivable turnover ratio, and we are also giving you earning per shares, net assets value per shares, debt and equity ratios, debt ratio convertibility. So we are, as an organization, I think I would like to give this platform to Mr. Venkat, who is the CFO, to make explanation of the profit and loss of the statement of the organization. Over to you, Venkat.
Okay, good evening, everyone. This is you can see a summary of the profit and loss statement for the last 3 years here. With the financial year 23, we closed at 60.99 crores revenue. It's increased. We can see that in 3 years we can see the growth trend. In financial year 24, we closed at 89.35 crores. In recent financial year 24-25, we closed at 100.42 crores, with a PAT of 5.21 crores in the current year. And as compared to last year, we can see the growth over the last 3 years, 2.97 crores to 5.21 crores of PAT. We can see the increase in the PAT margin also. In the financial year 23, we can see PAT margin of 4.86 percentage. That is increased to 5.17% in the financial year 24-25. The same we can see in the EBITDA also, same growth we have. Go to next slide. Okay. Here we can see the summary of the balance sheet. We can see the equity growth from 3.6 crores to 12.45 crores in the financial year 24-25. The same in the same range we are we can see the increase in the assets also. Fixed assets from 96 lakhs to we can 3.18 crores. Next slide. Here, this is a summary of the cash flow statement for the last 3 years. Okay.
Okay, now taking over from yeah, taking over from Mr. Venkatesh, the SWOT. That means our strategic position overview. Strength is diverse service portfolio, experienced management team, strong promoters backing, and established brand reputation. Our biggest opportunity is rise of digital transformation in travel, growing preference for sustainable travel, demand for personalized experiences, and expansion in emerging travel markets. Our weakness is high operational overheads because of limited digital presence and reliance on corporate clients. Our threats are microeconomic downtrends, intensified competition and pandemic related travel disruption, and evolving regulatory landscapes. So these are all some of the SWATs to basically the investors to understand what are the kind of strengths and weakness of this industry. And I think it is more than weakness, the strengths are very getting dominant in the post-COVID era. Next, please. So these are our competitive strength again to drive sustainable growth, organizational stability along with management experiences, skill and qualified staffs across India. We have got almost 81 staffs and we are growing. Smooth flow of operations as we talk about. Service offerings, that is the reason why we have a long-standing relationship with the key clients and we have high level of repeat businesses in the and retention is very high, almost 75%, and current trust client drives new acquisitions. Service offerings, end-to-end travel services and visa services and other services are also on the card. Scalable business model or orders driven model with optimum resource utilization, flexibility to demand and market size, and growth through marketing and quality. So these are all couple of our strengths and as we go forward in the competitive arena. Next, please. So, our again, we are very priorities and enablers are cost effectiveness, maintain focus to strengthen customer relationship, continues to attract, retain talents, expand domestic presence and in existing and new markets, build up as professional organization, and creating a brand image of the products. Next, please. So again, there are some of the geographical expansions which we are doing in market to monitor by market penetrating into the two tier cities, which we have already started with Vijayawada having our first office of LGT holiday launch. We are planning to have in Coimbatore, Trichy, Delhi, Delhi already done. Odisha we are planning. Goa we are planning. Maharashtra we are already there. We are planning to go in Pune, West Bengal, and so and so forth. And as we go expanding on to this level, we are also having planning to have a centralized operational hub, effective and workflow optimization. Customer care and digital presence is what is going to be the next forte, because we are trying to get into that segment, and by that's the reason why we have already prefixed our investments into that. And technical investment plans to invest travel cloud suite for to accommodate the requirements of the online customers. Revenue and growth focus, leverage experience in existing market to scale service offerings, In new locations, strategic focus on increasing MICE packages, sales, and high margin offerings. Next, please. So these are all whatever I have said. It is in just for all the investors to go through it and just to have a capture on that. So basically focusing on corporate clients, asset light aggregator model, high promotions of direct revenues, experience involvement of promoters, integrated MICE solutions, and strong scalable financial performances. Next, please. Again, effective capital utilization and liquidity, extensive geography and operational research, recognized industry accreditation, competitive edge and operational strength, and strategic expansions and brand building. These are all our kind of key features of this. I will again hand over the stage to Mr. Venkatesh to explain the financial side of the issue highlights. Over to you.
Here we will go with the issue highlights. The total issue size will be 26 lakh 25,600 equity shares. In that, OF offer for sale of one of the promoter, he is diluting his shares with the worth of 2,65,800. The balance will be the fresh issue. The total issue size is 28.09 crores with a fixed price per share of 107 per share. The lot size will be 1,200 equity shares. Minimum two lots we need to apply for the IPO. Then issue will be opened on 19th August and issue will be closed on 21st August. The offer structure is the retail and other than retailer and market makers. Next, pre-issue promoters contribution is the 99%. Approximately, it's 99% is with the promoters. Post issue, it will be 71.95% with the promoters only. Public holding will be 28.05%. Next slide. Issue proceeds, how we are utilizing how we are going to utilize our funds. Gross proceeds from the issue will be 25.28 crores. From that, where issue expense will be 3.35 crores. Net proceeds will company going to receive 21.92 crores. The 21.92 crores we are planning to invest in capital expenditure with a 10.43 crores in the capital expenditure and 7.7 crores for extra working capital requirement apart from the existing CC limit with the Bank of India. Next, balance will be the general corporate purposes. We can see the percentage here. Capital expenditure will be 47.6% and working capital requirement will be 35.12% of a total issue, and general corporate purpose will be 17.28%. Thank you all.
So thank you very much once again, investors.
Thank you. Thank you. Wilfred sir, if you're speaking, you're on mute.
In short and sweet, it is travel industry is increasing their bandwidth in the days to come. People are traveling, corporates are traveling. Without travel, business is not going to go up. So there's a huge prospect which we are talking about. And in our industry, if you talk about, there is a very limited acquaintance for bigger players, and we are definitely getting into the space. And with the support of all the investors and the trade bodies, we are definitely going to capture that, and it is going to be mutually beneficial for both of us. Over to you all for question and sessions.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Now we will start with the Q&A session. I request all the participants to post their questions in the comment box. So first question is from Ms. Vasudha Shenoy. What is the roadmap for expanding into tier 2 and tier 3 cities, and how will this impact your client acquisition strategy?
Thank you, Vasudha ma'am. So it's very great. It's a pep project for me. We are trying to, we are already started the journey by around 4 months back itself. We have opened a product called LGT Holiday Lounge. So we are opened in Vijayawada, and it is given a big traction for the last 4 months. And we are now, with the success story of that, we are expanding in Coimbatore. We are expanding in Madurai, Trichy, Salem. We are going to expand in Mysore. We are going to expand in also remote in Trivandrum. We are going to expand in Pune. We are going to expand in Nasik, and that's how all the two tier cities we are expanding, because we are trying to capture the travel business, wherein there are a lot of travelers who are trying to plan and go, but they don't have a trusted brand. So most of the product are online. So we are also going to get into online in these two tier cities. Plus, we are going to be physically next door. हम आपके साथ हैं. That's a kind of approach we are going to, and that is what going to make us a bigger, approachable brand in the days to come, in the leisure segment of it.
Okay. Next question. Sudeep Shastri, being an asset-light aggregator, what competitive advantages do you hold over full-service travel companies with owned inventory?
Yeah, Mr. Sudeep, see, when I'm trying to tell you about travel light, see, I have a bigger edge of negotiating with a couple of hotels. We are having an edge in negotiating with the transporters. Otherwise, if I have my own, I have to be, I have to look at the receive, I have to look at the payouts and the P&Ls of that while I'm going to quote to the client. Here, I have no bindings of that, and I can be competitive as it is by negotiating 2 to 3 vendors and taking the best to the customer and giving the best services at our required. If there is a service issues with a vendor, I can always go for a change. So yeah, that's our bigger strength in terms of travel and tourism. Over to you.
Okay. Next, Shruti Taude. How do you manage vendor relationships to ensure consistent quality and competitive pricing across global destinations?
Okay, so our team and myself are, I'm 35 years in the same industry. My teams are almost 15, 20, 22 years in the travel and tourism, and we are connected with all the trade bodies. So we know we have a regular business approach, and we measure our partners. We try and do with the A and B category vendors. So that's the reason why we are always a quality driven, and we ensure that our quality has been well managed by our vendors, and we maintain a standards, and the pricing also similarly based on our requirements of the customer. We try and take vendors, and that is why we are strong, and we maintain a very strong payout relationship with the vendors, so that there is a trust between us, and that is also makes us more as trusted brand in India. Thank you.
Okay. Next question. Shreya Desai, with 85% plus of revenue coming from corporate clients, how do you mitigate the risk of economic slowdowns affecting corporate travel budgets?
Okay, so I think I don't know how many of you understand. See, while we are talking about MICE, it is every corporate minimum. Even if there is a downside of business, I don't know whether you have noticed during the lockdown time also there was meetings were happening. There were online meetings were happening. So without meeting, no business can run. So the meeting is a very strong backbone of any business growth, whether it is to connect with their partners or dealers, or also either might be the number of people there. There was 400, there might be a 200 people travel, but there will be happening. But that risk is always there in all the industries, but the risk is not very high as it is been presumed and advertised in the market. But so because I've been in the industry, as I told you, with the industrial background, I can say to you, even during 2008 recession, my business was going on, and it never had a downfall or a downsize. It might be the numbers have come down, the number of trips have not come down. Over to you.
Next question.
Next question.
Shantanu, can you share examples of how the Let's Reward and Gift a Tour programs have helped
So
in
what
client
happens is
retention?
there are a lot of corporates, like for example, they wanted to reward their staffs, they want to reward their this thing. So sometimes they can't give cash, so because that is taxable. So what happens is, and more than anything, like I in fact in our organization, what we do is we encourage their wives while we reward them. So we give them gifts, cards, so that is one of the new trend which has come into corporates, and a lot of corporates are taking in crores
Venkatesh sir, I think we have lost connection of Wilfred. Sir, you're on mute.
So a lot of corporates have shown their interest, and in fact, during COVID time, if you see 2021-23, we have done a huge amount of business in that segment actually, and it is growing. It is relatively growing.
Okay. Next question. Urmisha, what is the average revenue you generate per event in MICE segment, and in a year, what are the number of events conducted under MICE on an average?
So I think I have shared the data. Last year we did around 354 events per se to mice per se, and our average revenue is around ranging from 10 to 12%. That's what actually our gross revenue implies to.
Okay. Next question. Urmisha, for accommodation segment, which third-party aggregators do you partner with, and what is the fee that they charge in terms of percentage?
Okay, so we have almost 30 partners across. So like aggregators like we have companies like Make My Trip. We have got Expedia. We have got Akbar Online. There are so many other, and TBO, and plus also we have direct aggregator hotels like Marriott's, Hyatt, and all the chain of hotels we are partnered with, and we as a percentage there is no, we work on net, and we work on a margin which is sometimes, and when we do direct hotels only, there is a percentage of 10% commission which we get it through IATA. So that's a minimal percentage of business which we comes through commissionable. So it's 10%
Okay.
revenue for one when we are do direct businesses.
Okay. Next
Yeah.
question. Arav Energy, can you elaborate on the rationale behind purchasing a corporate office versus continuing with the leased model?
So basically, every business requires a trust factor, and that is what actually it works on. So while having a corporate office, it gives an accountability, and it also gives a company's backup in terms of with the banks, with the clients. So that is one of the reason why when we are saying that we are the top 10 or top 15 companies, we need a corporate office to tell that it is ours, and that is one of the reason why we all the travel companies put forth and have a own corporate office at least minimum. Rest all the offices are all on lease, but generally it is that way, sir.
Okay. Next question. Urmisha, what differentiates LGT from competitors such as Mac Events Conference?
Okay, it's service deliverance, and I think what I do, like say Mac event versus us. See, they do volumes. We are one is pan India present. That's first thing. Second thing, we have all the top companies like there is Dr. Reddy's, Arbindo Pharma, all the pharma companies we are strong at. We are at the cement companies. So most of the larger numbers are coming to us. We did last year 1,500, 1,300 people from Dr. Reddy's, and plus we have done from Amar Raja, Avanti Feeds. We also do a lot of government delegations. Ashok Leyland we done last year 950 passengers single shot to Turkey. So our edges, see, we share experiences. Mice is not a just a business to hold on. It is an experience by itself, and that's what we have been practicing it as an organization, and that's our biggest strength of our selling USP, and that is why we are able to retain 75% of our corporate clients in the days to come.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next question. Google, how do you hedge against currency volatility in international bookings?
Okay, see, we don't see now today we have as an organization. I have taken a step forward and told when we contract itself, we tell the client 2% here and there fluctuation we always manage. But 99.9%, if there is a huge decline in the increase in the pricing due to the currency fluctuation, we have made sure that it is being paid by the customers, and we have been successful in doing that, and that's the reason why we are able to cater to the currency fluctuations for international bookings.
Okay. Next question. Kapil Gupta, average working capital cycle for the company.
Cycle is around 25 days roughly.
Next question, Prathamesh Gandhi. Your EBITDA margin improved to 7.62% in financial year 25. What operational efficiencies contributed to this and how will you sustain it?
Vendor negotiation, and also we are able to kind of take good deals. We have done some niche travel businesses also, wherein we are the high end travel mice groups we have operated with higher margins, and that's one of the reason why we have got increase in EBITDA in the 25.
Next question, please. Nikunj Patel, are you planning to launch any new products or packages for niche travel segments like wellness or adventure tourism?
We are planning to launch our Holy Land tours, which is one of the focus under the brand called LGT Holiday Lounge, and that is going to be pan India in the days to come. And we are already ready with it. We're just waiting for things to kind of streamline it, and we will be launching it in by September. That's the season for that. And along with that, we are also trying to get inbound pilgrimages, and also, if possible, umrahs. And so we are trying to contract in Tamil Nadu with the state government for getting the subsidies for Holy Land. So we will be getting that approved in the days to come.
Okay. Chirag Panchal, what are your IPO plans and why are you raising funds?
So we are basically for expansion. We are basically going to go for online expansion, because that's the way forward in the era to come. And also we are having a travel cloud summit for CRM and other requirements, which is see, we're getting it online is only the way forward. So that's the reason why we are raising those funds, and we are also setting up a call center to tap the leisure business market. So that's what it is.
Okay. Next, Nikunj Patel, what percentage of bookings do you aim to shift to your own direct booking platform?
See, I am looking at least to start with some 15 to 20% growth in our FIT businesses. And as we go forward in next, that is 26, 27, we expand, we look for a little bit more growth. But as of now, 15 to 20% is what we are looking for a shift, while we look for online flyer booking platforms. But it takes, I hope everybody understands, online doesn't jump in overnight. It takes its own gestation period, but we are trying to aim for it. We hope to have a very progressive approach. Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Shubham More, with 50,000 plus hotel bookings in financial year 25, how do you ensure service quality consistency across such as a vast network?
We have almost 40 of our staff working day in and day out with escalation matrix team, which monitors the escalations. And also we have a 24/7 with which we are maintaining a standard of 30 to 40 minutes TAT time to revert to an inquiry. And that is one of the reason why we have made, and it is monitored by the board of directors and also LT team, leadership team. So it is a well monitored, well managed, and we are onlinely synchronized. We are going with self booking tool as we go forward. So these are the things which will help us to be more consistent and more efficiency in terms of while we go for an expansion from more than 50,000 hotel bookings.
Okay. Next question. Shankar Verma, growth slowed down from 46.50% in financial year 24 to 12.39% in FY25. What factors contributed to this moderation?
A few files which has got shifted to the next year, and that's one of the reason for that actually.
Next, Ananya Swaminathan, thank you for the great answer. Best of luck for your IPO.
Thank you very much.
Arav Banerjee, best wishes. Sir, I think we have covered majority of the questions. Thank you
Thank you
very
once
much,
again,
sir.
all the investors, for giving us this opportunity to present LGT into the global platform. And I am sure we would become a trusted brand in the days to come. And we look forward for this journey together with you strongly, with more transparency and more accountability. Thank you once again.
Thank you. Thank you so much, and all the best for the IPO. Thank you, Sushil, sir. Thank you, Venkatesh, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.